Man, far too often I gotta report these stories about a racist being exposed or a racist white police officer going too far. I'm sure by now y'all have already heard the story about in Mckinney, Texas, a young lady was throwing a pool party to celebrate the end of the school year. The young lady was African American. At this pool, it was in a private neighborhood, but she lived in the neighborhood. There were other white people and black people at the pool that lived in the neighborhood, but this young lady was throwing a pool party, so other kids from other neighborhoods were coming to the pool party. Now, in the midst of all this going on, a white woman who was at the pool, but not at the party, got into it with the young black girl who was throwing a party. The white lady said that the DJ was playing loud music, dropping the F-bombs, and all sorts of craziness going on. But so what, it's a pool party. Long story short, the young lady and the white lady got into it. The white lady told the young lady, you need to go back to Section 8. As if this young black girl didn't belong to be there, not knowing this young black girl lived in the neighborhood. How racist is that? Long story short, the white lady slaps the young black girl, once or either twice. However, another black girl who was near the young black girl said, listen, you can't talk to her this way. You just can't do this. The white people call the police come. One police car comes. When that one police car comes, the other white patrons at this pool tell the police officers immediately, you need more police officers. There are a lot of them. As if they are a bunch of wild animals. More police come, and this one rogue idiot asshole police officer comes up and loses his mind. He falls. The young kids who are like 13, 14, 15, and 16 are nice enough to take this man his flashlight. He still goes absolutely berserk. Now there's another young lady who I think is either 14 or 15. She gets into it with the same white female. They're tussling. Somebody gets pulled off somebody. The young black girl is on the ground. The police officer says, get on the ground. She's already on the ground. He yanks her up, tells her to put her face in the dirt, face in the ground. He puts his two grown man knees in her back. In her back. A 14 and 15-year-old girl in her back. And you mean to tell me this strong police officer, this strong grown man can't subdue her in any other way but to put his knees in her back? She's crying. She wants her mom like any 14 and 15-year-old would. Like a 20-year-old would. I want my mom. But to this officer, this young girl crying for help, crying in pain, that's resisting. She shouldn't do that. I'm reading comments online where these racist people somewhere in middle America are saying she should have obeyed the law. Dude, his knees were in her back. In her back. Think about the type of pain you're feeling. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because Harvard did a study. And the study says that some white people, if not most white people, innately feel that black people feel less pain. For some reason, they just feel like if you're black, you feel less pain. You could take a little bit more than I could take. And then the University of Virginia did a study with young black kids and young white kids. And the young white kids said, yeah, we think our black friends feel less pain. They did a study in the hospitals, which they said this type of thing is huge. Black and white nurses said that they tend to not administer pain medicine to black patients because they just automatically feel as though they can take a little bit more pain. So if you go to the doctor with a toothache, the doctor's going to tell you if you're black, hey, yeah, I don't need no pain medicine. You'll be okay. You got it. You're straight. But if you're white, they're going to give you a prescription for some pain medicine. I think that's crazy that because I'm black, you automatically assume that I can take more pain because I've been through a lot. That's what they say. They assume that, hey, black people have been through a lot. They've been through slavery. They've been through oppression. They've been through the civil rights movement. They've been through, not getting jobs. They've been through getting beat by police. They've been through, they have been through a whole lot. They can take a little more pain. And I don't know where white people get off thinking that they can tell us what's right, when to do what, and how to do what. As if they have a superior to an inferior attitude. You've seen this story, Walmart parking lot, where a white gentleman is met by a black female. He's with his wife. The black female just simply says, did you hit my car? And he immediately said, she ain't nothing but a nigga who's trying to get some money. She just trying to figure out who hit her car, dude. And his wife is standing beside him, and his wife is allowing him to talk to this black woman any kind of way. He's telling her to go on down yonder, get out of here, go on, get out of here. If you call the cops, you go into jail for a stupid call. All type of craziness he's saying to this black woman while his wife is sitting there. Now these are some poor, fat, nasty looking white people. driving a beat up minivan. Black lady was in a nice Suburban. But they automatically felt as though they were superior to her. It's ingrained in them. The white lady in Wisconsin spit in the black dude's face after repeatedly calling him nigga. It's ingrained in them that they're better, that we're inferior. It's ingrained in them that we are second-class citizens. They tell us that we're equal, but the minute something like this happens, they automatically put themselves on a higher horse. That same attitude is the same reason why when Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old, got killed by a grown man, the jury felt more pain for the white man because he got beat up. He got beat up because he was a punk. But because he shot this young man and killed him, all of a sudden, he had the right to defend himself because he got beat up. That's why when Mike Brown got shot, they said, hey, even though he was a kid, he was still bigger than this white cop. And even when this white cop shot at him, he was still robotic enough to rush this white man like that's what we do. Everybody know in the black community, when you see the cops, you go the other way. You don't run towards the cops, but because they're black, they felt as though we can take a little more pain. And when he got shot, he was able to still rush towards the officer. It's systematic, people. It's systematic. And until we accept that and understand that there are no we. It's us and it's them. Us and them. I'm not a racist. I'm just for my people. And I'm sick of going through this. I'm sick of watching this on TV every single week. There's a case of racist, racial profiling, or police brutality in the black community. We got to do better, y'all. Real talk.